Hi, everybody. It's Mr. C. Today we are going to read a book and then we are going to do a little worksheet together. So if you can, why don't you run and grab a piece of paper and something to write with? And this way you can follow along and do the worksheet. If you don't want to do the worksheet, you can just read along and kind of say answers out loud. So let's give you a little time to go get a piece of paper and a pen if that's what you want to do. So we'll kind of just hang out until you have one, and then we'll kind of show you what you need to do on your piece of paper so that you can follow along. So let's go get a piece of paper. I'll give you 10 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so just like every other assignment, first thing you're going to do is put your name. Like I put my name up here. It says Mr. C. And then when we're reading the book is Bonk at the Barber Shop. We're going to talk about what's the problem. We're going to read the story, and it says, what problem does Bonk have? So when we're reading, I want you to think about what the problem he is having. The second question says, why does Bonk have this problem? So after we figure out what the problem is, we're going to figure out why he has this problem. And then we're going to say what might happen if Bonk doesn't solve this problem. So we'll have to think of things that might get in the way or things that could be a problem if he doesn't get this thing fixed. And then lastly, it says, how is the problem solved? So these are your 4 questions. What problem does Bonk have? Why does Bonk have this problem? What might happen if Bonk doesn't solve this problem? And then how is this problem solved? So we're going to start over here. Hang on, give me 1 second. I want to be able to read a little. All right, so now we got our mouse going. All right, Bonk at the barber shop. Bonk is growing. His slippers are too small. His bed is too short. Even his fur is growing. It hangs in his eyes. It flops on his shoulders. You need a haircut, Bonk, says Jupe. No, I don't, says Bonk. Look at his hair. It's kind of like mine. It's pretty messy, right? Should we fix this? I can't go get a haircut, so I'm kind of like Bonk. Look what I will do instead, he says. Bonk makes a ponytail with his fur. It sticks straight up. Ooh, look at that. I wonder if that fixed his problem. My fur is out of my eyes now, says Bonk. Then Bonk looks in the mirror. Maybe there's a better idea, he says. What problem is he having? No, it's a pretty good ponytail. What was his problem? Let's look back. His fur, even his fur is growing. It hangs in his eyes. Maybe that could be his problem. Let's see. Bonk puts his head on the floor. He puts his feet in the air. I can stand on my head, he says. That will keep the hair out of my eyes, he says. Well, maybe this hair is out of his eyes, but he can't live. He can't walk. He can't do anything. He'll be stuck upside down his whole life. So let's see what else he's going to do. Bonk stands on his head until it hurts. Want to go for a bike ride? Bonk, Jupe asks. We could ride to the barber shop. The park would be more fun, says Bonk. Even his friend says he needs a haircut, and he still doesn't want to get a haircut. What did he want to go do? Where did he want to go? That's right. He said the park. Look at all his friends are outside waiting for him to go to the park. Maybe you can go to the park this week with your parents. Bonk straps on his helmet and his backpack. I can see a little bit, says Bonk. He starts to pedal and does not see the bump in the rope. Watch out, Bonk, says Jupe. Look, he's going to hit the rock and fall. Why'd that happen? Well, he said I can see a little bit, so maybe he couldn't see the rock. That sounds like a pretty big problem to me. He can't see because of his haircut. I wonder if we should keep reading before we answer the question. Let's see. Crash! Bonk falls off his bike and skins his knee. Jupe has her first aid kit. She puts a bandage on Bonk's knee. Look at her. She's helping her. That's so nice of her. Why did he hurt his knee? Because Bonk fell off his bike. Good job. But why did he fall off his bike? Because he couldn't see. That's right. What did he need? He needed a haircut. So that kind of seems to be the problem he keeps having. So let's see if he still has that problem. Jupe says, Bonk, I think I need a haircut. I will go with you, says Jupe. Bonk and Jupe ride to the monster barbershop. They look through a book that shows different haircuts. They see curly haircuts. They see spiked haircuts. They see shaved haircuts. Which haircut do you like best? Look at all these haircuts. Do we know what the problem is now? Yeah, we think so. What's this problem? Let's see. Bonk can see. He can't see. That's pretty easy, right? Why does Bonk have this problem? Do you think we can answer this yet? Yeah? Why does he have this problem? Maybe we can look back really quick. Dun, dun, dun. He puts his head on the floor. He puts his feet in the air. That doesn't really... Ooh, here's more. My fur is out of my eyes now. I'm still looking. Anyone see anything? Why does he have this problem? Yes, because his hair's in his way. He can't see. But why? Even his fur is growing. Does your hair grow? Just like your feet grow, your arms grow, your hands grow. Yeah, your hair grows. So when it gets too long, you need to get a haircut. So why does Bonk have this problem? He needs a haircut. Let's see. Because now it says, what might happen if Bonk doesn't solve this problem? Let's go back and finish the story, and we can answer the next two. Bonk thinks and thinks. Then he pulls out a picture from his backpack. He shows it to Uzzle. I think this is the haircut I like best, he says. The one you've always had, says Jupe. The one I've always had, says Bonk. It is Bonk's turn for a haircut. He climbs up on the chair. The barber cuts and cuts. Soon, there's a pile of fur on the floor. Now, Bonk does not need a ponytail. He does not need to stand on his head. Getting a haircut was a good idea. Jupe, Bonk says, I'm glad I thought of it. The end. So let's think about some problems he might have if he doesn't get a haircut and he can't see. What's something that happened in the book? Should I go back so you can kind of get a reminder? What was one bad thing that happened to him because he couldn't? Oh yeah, he fell off his bike when he hit the rock. So what did he got hurt? So what do we think we can put right here? What might happen if Bonk doesn't solve this problem? Bonk could get hurt again. Good job. Bonk could get hurt again. Yeah, we don't want that. So how does he solve this problem? He couldn't see because he had too much hair. What did he go do so that he could fix his problem of not being able to see because he has too much? Oh, wait, what did he do? I think that is. It's Bonk's turn for a haircut. So what did he do? He got a haircut. Good job. So right here, I'm going to write Bonk got a haircut. I actually didn't put periods on the end of any of my sentences, so I got to go back and do it. So look, we talked about what's the problem. What was Bonk's problem? Bonk can't see. Why does Bonk have this problem? Because he needs a haircut. What might happen if Bonk doesn't solve his problem of not being able to see? Bonk could get hurt again, right? Because he fell off his bike and hurt his knee the first time. How did he solve his problem? Yep, he went and got a haircut. Well, great job, guys. I'll see you again tomorrow, and we'll do another one.